Although it is said that the women of Ireland in early times held a prominent role in comparison to women of other countries at that time, it is almost impossible to find any examples of female kings, let alone a female high king. That is why the story of Macha the Red, Ireland's female high king, stands out as a unique testament that should be shared. Macha was the daughter of heir, or Red Hugh, who was at this time in an agreement to share the sovereignty of Ireland in rotation every 7 years with another two kings named Kimbay and Dithorba, a pact that was witnessed by 7 druids, 7 poets and 7 champions. Under this arrangement, Ireland knew just and good governance for a period of 63 years. Everything was working well for the 3 kings, until Red Hugh drowned near Ballyshannon at a place that is still called Assaroe or Ace Rua in his honour to this day. He died during the first year of a new 7-year cycle of his rule, and his only child, an heir, Macha, a woman, claimed the right to continue the term of her father's kingship according to the arrangement. Kimbay and Dithorba flatly refused to give a woman any share in the rulership of Ireland. So Macha raised an army among her friends and father's supporters and defeated both the kings in battle and secured the sovereignty of Ireland for herself by conquest. Dithorba subsequently died in a battle, leaving his 5 sons, who came to claim the sovereignty of Ireland in his place. Macha rejected their claim on the basis that her right to the sovereignty of Ireland no longer came from the pact, but was instead secured to her by right of battle. The 5 sons of Dithorba raised an army in rebellion against Macha, but were savagely defeated and forced to retreat into hiding. Macha then married Kimbay and agreed to serve alongside him as a co-sovereign for a further 7 years. Her power was firmly consolidated, but she could not rest knowing that the sons of Dithorba were still out there somewhere. So Macha left her throne to pursue the rebel sons of Dithorba alone into their wilderness hideout. Macha tracked down the brothers' camp and cunningly disguised herself as a haggard old woman, and she secured a place next to their fire. Sensing her feminine beauty beyond her disguise, though still being deceived by it, each of the brothers attempted to carry Macha away to assault her, but as soon as they are alone, Macha beats and subdues each of them, one after the other. Macha marches the brothers in chains to the site that would become the great palace of Emain Macha. Her people gathered, and her advisors called for the rebels to be executed. But Macha nobly decides not to kill the brothers, saying because it would be the defilement of the righteousness of a sovereign in me. But they shall be condemned to slavery, and shall raise a wrath around me, and it shall be the chief city of Ulster forever. Using her brooch to mark a boundary, she traced the dawn of the kingdom of Ulster in the soil and commanded the brothers to dig. The site continued as a royal residence of Ulster kings for more than 6 centuries, and reached its height around the 1st century AD in the reign of Conor mac Nessa and his remarkable Red Branch Knights who trained here. On the basis of Macha the Red's story, the name Emain Macha derives from the Irish on Emain Macha and means Macha's neck brooch, from O meaning brooch and win meaning neck. While women were held in high regard throughout the Irish sagas and afforded a comparatively respectful status under the native Brehon laws, and remained a powerful force throughout history, it is extremely rare to find any references to women securing the sovereignty of Ireland for themselves. Macha the Red stands out as an exceptional figure for this reason.